8?
Yeah. Oh, he got edges.
I got edges.
He got edges.
That ain't mine.
He said it like soft. So.
I can read that.
Good. It look good to me.
That should be my question to him. What are edges?
7 minutes.
Yeah. So I know it's 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright.
You
gotta smile. You can't be sitting over there looking mean.
Let's get it.
I'm pulling my, there you go. I'm pulling my energy from you, so you got to. Come on now.
You ready?
Little half, look at that fake smile.
Do you curse? You be cussing? Do you cuss?
A little bit.
You not a big cusser?
Yeah.
So I be cussing, but if you don't
Hey,
cuss,
do you?
let's start this motherfucker, man. Let's get it. Yeah, let's
He
go.
asked permission to curse.
Yeah,
Growing
that's
up.
the guess.
He growing up.
That's respect.
Welcome back to the Hallway Show.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Hollywood Hallway. Well, for me, here you go. I ain't introducing you. Bro, Jussie, what it do?
What's right? What's up? What's up?
Man, get your bitch out of here.
Yeah. Got the youngin in the back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the youngin. Yeah. Security, aka Blue Magic.
There we go, security. We ain't had security yet.
Oh yeah, we got a legend sitting here with us, man.
Absolutely.
Motherfucking legend.
So we don't introduce the legends.
Do not.
If you could give us your name,
Yeah.
your hometown,
Yeah.
your favorite music artist, and if you have an iPhone or Android.
Let's get it.
I already asked her the last question.
Let's get it.
My name is Lei Lia.
Yeah.
Born in Hawaii, raised Kankakee, Illinois.
Yeah.
Kankakee, stand up.
You already know.
Yeah.
My favorite artist,
Yeah.
me.
I like it.
And what was my other question?
iPhone or Android.
An iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. She don't like it though.
I want my Android back. I ain't gonna lie.
She want that old phone.
Yeah.
What she got right now?
Unapologetic.
What she got right now?
I just
What's the
have
name of
It's
It's a what?
We an affiliate, so I'm
it's an apple.
It's a who?
It's an
We an
apple.
affiliate, so
What
I'm
is it?
respect.
It ain't called We Affiliate.
No,
What's the name of it?
I'll catch your cold saying.
That's crazy. Let's get it.
He's allergic.
Sore
Ain't
loser.
gonna do it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Security, what you got? iPhone or Android?
Hey man, I'm fucking with the motherfucking Android. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Android.
But what you want though?
It ain't what I want, not what I got.
You said you heard what he said now. We'll tie that up real quick. I feel a lot better. Almost cut the show.
I ain't gonna ask the baby because you know what she got.
Nah, she ain't got no phone.
We gonna leave her out.
That's her daddy phone.
Yeah. He don't like a motherfucker.
Hey, soon as she don't do right, who got that phone?
Man, look. She doing right now.
There we go.
Let's get it.
God bless her heart.
Let's go.
So you were born in Hawaii, huh?
Hawaii.
Okay. I can't say it that way. I can try.
Hawaii?
Hawaii. Yeah. There's actually an apostrophe between the two I's.
There are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you gotta separate the.
Hawaii.
Okay. How was it down there?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But you know, military brat. So
Ah.
yeah.
How long did you live out there?
I'll say till probably about 7, I want to say. Then we moved to the mainland. But the roots go deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to King Kamehameha the First. So,
Okay.
yeah.
We got the research there, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it.
I
So-
chose for the action.
Yeah, we definitely got the research, buddy.
So, my actual race is actually considered Kanaka.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sound like the people that was in
You
Black
are first
Panther.
Kanakian. Am I saying it right? How you say it?
Kanakian?
What?
I don't know how to say it. I tried.
Kanakian?
Knocking.
Kanakian.
First Kanakian.
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Hawaii. I like that.
American? Goddamn it.
Shout out to the island. Shout out to the island.
Aloha.
So you say an Army brat, and they brought you to the mainland. When did you come to Kankakee?
When I was like 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Land.
Been here ever since?
For the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
She don't want to claim other little places. See how she was like,
No, it's cool.
No, because when you become, an adult, become grown, you your friends, they move away, cousin move away. They like, yo,
you gotta come out.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I know that we do a little pre-interview.
Okay.
And a lot of the stuff you told us was pretty deep. And it seems like you are a person who believes in fate and purpose.
Definite.
What is purpose?
That's a good question, boy.
I'm going to ask him. You can think on it.
What's
purpose, bro?
What the fuck you supposed to be doing?
In a nutshell, pretty
What you
much.
supposed to be doing? Get your ass up. That's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say. Yeah. Whatever make you happy, bro. Like whatever fulfill you.
Okay.
Like whatever get you moving. That's your purpose, bro.
So you believe in fate?
I do.
Wow. Okay.
I do.
I'm going to ask you next show. See what
Yeah, ask me next show.
This show you believe in fate.
You said fate, T-E or fate?
F-A-T-E.
Oh,
No, I know you believe in faith.
Fate? Oh, no, I don't believe in that shit.
That's why I was like, oh,
No,
you do?
no, not in fate. No, I believe shit. Whatever direction you go, that's damn near what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I figure
Nothing is, everything is coincidence. Nothing is a...
wherever you go, you can be a millionaire, be brought up your whole life, trick off your money, and be a bum. That wasn't your fate to be that, but you chose to be that. So I figure your choices go.
I face
your
damn.
fate.
So
I
what
mean,
you
it's
do?
cool.
What you
I just always felt like that.
How could you wrong? It's your,
I mean, you know.
show
No,
world. That's supposed to be the world, a.k.a. Pastor P.
No, but I like to hear different
Yeah.
perspectives. So if the
Um,
legend twists in her face, something ain't right with what I'm saying.
I do agree with the purpose. Just to dig a little bit further, purpose is something that you do that actually feels wonderful. You feel good, and it's definitely something that you're supposed to seek out and figure out. Your purpose also ties in with your talent, because all of us can't do certain things that another person can do.
That's true. Right?
And a lot of times, even if you can't do it, there's always someone who can do it better.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit,
Just a tad.
but
don't nobody put that spin on it.
right.
Like you,
Yeah, because that's your purpose.
Like you.
Right.
But it's definitely something you're supposed to be doing and fulfilling within your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen your purpose influence others?
Oh, man.
I want you to know I stumbled through that whole sentence, but it came out so smooth.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Give us some time.
So I really started my journey, like as far as my purpose. Now my journey I started last year, all of last year.
Okay.
I was on this journey and my path searching and seeking.
Right.
But I actually elevated to where now I'm moving with my purpose and on my mission. And I started in February this year.
Okay.
And I received a phone call. Actually, it was a video call messenger from my friend, Iva.
Okay.
And
Shout out.
Shout out to Iva. That's my big sis, And she reached out to me, and we haven't spoken in a while. And she reached out to me, and she was like, man, I did this video or this reel, and I had this song playing in the background. And it says, the only thing they're saying is, I am not perfect, but I am... I am not, but I am abundant. And, yeah.
Okay.
And, she called me and she thanked me because I guess whatever she was planning to do, her hearing my video, because her seeing me, first of all, post a video, which is something what?
Introvert?
What?
Yeah. You be posting videos all the time. No?
Not since February.
Yeah.
And when she said that and she let me know that, you know, she had her mind made up to do one thing, she saw my video, she heard what I was saying, she heard the song in the background, and she had to rethink her thought. And that part touched me in such a way. That was like the first thing that let me know that I was on my purpose.
Okay.
Let alone a couple of other videos that I posted where people will comment like, man, you don't even know how I needed to hear that today.
So what you were saying,
yes,
something when it caught them,
yes,
in that moment, that's what they needed.
Yes.
That's
and
right.
then I say it, I guess, in such a way where it's soothing. Okay. My voice, I don't know. I'm vibrating.
Uh-oh.
But
you know,
yeah,
you're doing good.
You know, you know your talent. You know.
So what is your purpose?
What's your purpose?
Mine, spread love through this bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure everybody recognize how dope they are.
That's it.
Name me one person who come around me and don't feel it.
Me?
You a liar. You a liar.
I can say that.
He be the first one because he'll start all of that. I just sit and look at him. You done?
Man. Oh, that's what's
Appreciate
up.
you.
That's what's up. What's your purpose, miss?
That's just one. We all got many.
I honestly, truly, deeply feel that I am a healer.
Okay.
I feel that because I chose to move with love, that the love within me is so bright, like my aura, you know, and I feel that, yeah, I'm a healer. I want to heal people.
Now, by saying you're a healer, what exactly do you mean?
Meaning, by my energy, by my aura, by my smile, by my words, by my voice, it's gonna warm hearts of those because I'm full of so much fucking love. It's
real.
Man.
I feel you.
Sound like you, boy.
I already know. That's why I said I feel it.
For sure.
And it's deeper than, I mean, obviously, on a physical plane, because I understand, that's something, I preach that mantra. And it's something different than a physical plane. So we're not saying a nurse. You're not saying...
No, it's more spiritual.
Yeah. It's more of a mental thing. It's the abstract that you can't see, you can't touch.
But you definitely can. You can feel it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definite.
She gonna hurt her hand. What's up?
What's up, babe?
Okay, I have a question.
Louder.
Yeah, you gotta be up
I have a
there.
question.
Yes.
Isn't faith, having faith in someone, in the same as believing in someone?
Yes.
Something like that.
Security, you got a purpose?
Okay, bye-bye.
Peace.
Do I have a purpose?
Yes.
I'm serving my purpose right now. I'm security.
Sometimes it's what it is. That's why I asked.
At the moment.
I'm just doing one right now.
You got many. And some of them we sharpen naturally.
Absolutely.
Some of them we gotta work real hard to grow.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So yeah, I believe in that. So we all agree there's a possibility to have multiple purposes.
Definitely.
I agree with that.
I think everybody got that one that stand out, but then the rest kind of
It's like
falls
a video
into
game.
place.
Yeah. You got the storyline, but it's a lot of side missions.
break down from that one.
Yeah, I like that.
For sure.
I mean, it's basically cut down, so you just can't be on one path.
Oh God.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it breaks down to.
I feel you.
Plenty of roads out here.
But I'm security. Leave me alone. No.
I'm just talking out loud.
He ain't gonna whoop our ass on our show, bro. Hell no. Leave him alone.
Next question.
Next question.
Does love influence purpose?
Yes.
No.
At
Ooh.
times.
No.
At times, love can influence purpose.
At times it can slow that shit down too.
So I don't think love. It depends on what fuels your purpose.
No, ain't no depends.
Is it self?
It's yes or no?
No, hear me out. It is. Because self-love can fuel your purpose.
Okay.
Love for others may be your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So love is, so many different angles you can come at it. Now, if we talk of relationships, I don't think relationships fuel. They can heighten or hurt, but I don't think they fuel your purpose. Now, you two may have an intertwined purpose, but you still got to do your part, and they got to do their part, because y'all still two parts of a cloth. So yes, y'all can work together and have a purpose, right?
I don't think love.
The All-In show is our purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I don't think
you do your part, I do my part, and it worked. And when we,
but I ain't gotta love you for that. Though.
When it comes to a relationship, but when it comes to a relationship, though, that's a horse of another color.
That's a whole nother. Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
That's
yeah,
a whole nother
that's
color.
different.
But just
so
in general,
I made sure to chop it.
You said, "Can it?" Yes, it can.
Ooh, okay.
This is true. Yes, it can.
Thank you.
Can hate influence purpose?
Yes.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Haters influence.
As you can see.
All the time. Hell yeah.
Y'all hurt my
As
purpose.
you can see.
You hurt my purpose.
Yeah.
Pain.
Haters influence us all the time.
Pain can influence purpose.
Rejection. Shit. All that shit.
Any type of feelings
can
influence a purpose. But it all depends on
your ass.
Damn.
it all depends on where you want to go with it, though. You want to go good, you want to go bad, you want to go.
Do you think everybody has a good purpose?
Yes.
Of course.
Everybody got a good and a bad one, which why I say fate ain't real.
It's the choice.
People
choose.
Y'all don't think that there are some that if you believe in fate, y'all don't think it's some people? Because before we go any further, hold on, give me this, please. Before we go any further, good and evil, right and wrong is perception.
No,
it is perception.
Common sense, bro.
Common sense is perception.
Okay.
Because they get married in Mexico at 14.
Hey, bro. All right.
Right?
All right.
But we don't think that's common sense.
Hey, we ain't in Mexico either.
So it's perception.
No.
Mexico.
She should have corrected. I felt that.
Mexico.
I felt it. That look at boy.
But yeah.
Mexico.
She gonna get me.
Like Hawaii. Anywho.
Can you say that, bro?
Y'all go ahead.
Y'all don't want to disrespect.
No disrespect. We know it's just y'all main islanders.
But yeah, man. But with that though, that's why I don't believe in fate though, because you got to choose which way you gonna go. If fate was real, shit, you would have a whole line way of where you gonna go.
Okay, so I believe everything happens for a reason.
I do not.
And see, it's all based upon your choice. Okay. See, you can have a choice where you have a good result. You have a choice where it can have a fucked up result. It's all about which direction are you trying to go, good or evil. Because it's always a choice.
That's true.
And actually, everything starts here.
Which is why I don't believe in fate. Because everything is a choice. You can choose which way you want to go.
But we create the outcome. You can start off good, but you can make one real messed up, fucked up decision.
Yeah.
But then you can get back on good. But guess what? You still trying to figure out because you're fumbling. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing I have learned is the first choice one has to make is, do they want to do good or do they want to do evil? And from there, because of that choice, you continue to choose, and everything that happens, you're creating it to happen. You're creating it to happen from your mind, and because you're creating it, it's being built. So, in a sense, it's kind of yes and no. It's not. That's kind of a complicated type of a question to answer. It does.
You know what I'm saying?
But
you can run for fate. I mean, you can run.
You can't.
You can run, but inevitably, fate has to happen. If you
anybody can run.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, we can start running right now. Yeah. We gonna stop.
Eventually. Me before you.
You ain't gonna stop.
You hit me before you.
People misinterpret faith with belief, though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's what the intertwine when people get it mixed up in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Faith and belief. It's two different things, you know. I get what you mean when you say about faith and all that and why you don't believe in it.
No, not faith. Faith.
Faith.
F-A-T-E.
Faith.
No,
Yeah.
F-A-T-E. Faith.
Inevitable. It's gotta happen.
Like
yeah,
not
still,
religion.
that Thanos
Gotta
shit.
happen.
It's still a representative of
You
belief,
think so?
a belief, because people don't believe enough. You know what I mean? That's why that faith. You know what I mean?
They say what you believe in is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, this is, to me, I always had this analogy in my head that the future is just an accumulation of things that have happened right now. So when we say things are inevitable, if you drink 540 ounces every day, inevitably your fate is to lose your kidneys. You know, you're drunk, right? Right. We on the same page.
A doctor would diagnose that fate for you
Right.
if that's your path.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, and that's on a really watered down scale.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot of little things that we do daily that we don't realize that helps alter our fate.
As far as what?
Okay, so you're going to always have nice shoes because in the present, you constantly clean them, you constantly replace them, you constantly take care of them, you treasure them.
Okay.
So you are, as of now, it is fate for you to always have nice shoes. As of now.
Might
Right?
be. Might be, yeah.
Again, it's a watered down fate.
But I'm saying, but it might be.
But it's an accumulation of the little things. You don't go outside in the white ones when it rains. You walk on concrete. You don't walk in grass. You know, I can break down the things that I've seen you do for you to have nice shoes. So it becomes inevitable. Now, is it silly to make it sound like this? It is. But it's easier to break down this one than it is for me to say spiritually.
Because all my life I've been like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for 2 years of my life, I couldn't do that. That wasn't fate. I just was, you know how you be fucked up. So with that,
How can you say that wasn't fate? Because
That
that was a fate at a different time.
because something happened to where I couldn't do that.
You can't have a tribulation within faith for it to go back on track.
No,
Really?
I don't think so. That's why I don't believe in it.
So you saying, okay, it's fate for you to be a DJ. I believe it was fate. I disagree. I think it was fate for you to be a DJ, right?
But how can you tell me what my fate was, though?
I know it's my belief of faith, not what your purpose. I'm not coming at your purpose.
No,
I'm talking about faith, right?
Mm-hmm.
My belief, that way you can't get it,
Okay.
that you was meant to be a DJ. Watching the steps of how you got there, your love of music, your love of playing playlists, your love of creating playlists, your love of selling music, your love of creating happiness among people. There are things that went down the pathway, your love of creating music. I can see how it became fate for you to become a DJ. Because as a DJ, you ain't got to argue with others. Only people you arguing with, people paying, and the people asking you to play songs you can't play right now.
So tomorrow I chose to be a chiropractor. Just say tomorrow. I just woke up and said, man, I'm gonna go crack backs for a living. No more DJing. That's why I don't think.
So from the moment you started to the moment you ended, that was your fate for that, and then it moved on.
Now you just altered your fate, and as long as you're doing the steps and the things that you need to do to become a chiropractor, guess what? Now your fate has changed.
Don't try to pick me up, bro.
All right, man. Cause y'all gonna keep whooping my ass on me. I'm trying to
what it is.
Anyway, this flag, shit, y'all got me, goddamn.
He's like, I can't get out this.
I can't get out.
Do the horn for Thank you.
Do you guys think that parents affect a child's purpose?
Oh, most definitely. What?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Do you think you have the ability to alter a child's
Yes,
purpose?
Yeah.
most definitely.
Talk to me. I'm not a parent.
Most
I don't agree with that.
definitely.
They're watching everything you do, my boy.
First of all, you got a lot of, okay, first of all, the majority of the time that a child spends is with the mother, unless you have a single father, okay?
Yeah.
Single daddies in the motherfucking building.
SD. Yeah.
Flowers to the single fathers.
Yeah.
And those taking care
This
of
goes out to
yours.
you.
Yeah.
You and you.
My bad. The Holy Ghost just kind of took over.
I see.
Go ahead.
Pastor P.
Start shouting this boy.
A little bit softer now.
And because the majority of the children spend most of the time with their mother, a lot of mothers nowadays, like too many mothers nowadays, they're angry, they're hurt, they're upset, and all of them feelings to the world make them toxic. Okay? And because of all of these feelings, and they don't know what to do with them, and the majority of time they spend, their children is there, their children is getting all of that poured into them.
Okay.
Now, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of that at one point until I recognized, realized, and understood.
Mm-hmm.
But that also creates your child not only to have low self-esteem, their confidence is shot to shit.
That's the main thing.
They're being bullied in the home, and so because they're being bullied in the home, guess what? They go to school and they take that aggression out, and they become a bully at school.
Okay.
No.
I mean, man, look, yes.
Have you ever been a bully?
Have I ever been a bully?
Mm-hmm.
Define bully.
That's your word. That's a broad question.
Now, as far as bullying people and messing with them in their feelings, no. But I mean, you know, if you owe me, you owe me. Okay. So why play games when you owe me?
Okay. Yeah. Whole attitude changed by her money.
And there's dollar bill. I'm gonna go get them myself. I heard that.
You ever been a bully?
Me?
Yeah.
But that was the old me.
I bully the bullies.
You bully the bullies?
Yeah. I don't like bullies, bro.
I always say that.
I got bullied.
You got bullied?
I just moved to Kankakee.
Kankakee bullied you?
What?
You lied.
What? No, from Louisiana.
Okay.
But still, it was military base. Yeah. You know, ain't no such thing as for real. Well, back, you know, ain't no such thing as envy and jealousy. Everybody came from all walks of life.
So
you know what I'm saying? But
whole different life.
Who are you and why are you so happy? I hate it. I hate it.
No.
Crazy.
It was more
Let me
so.
stop about the city.
No, it was more so on the way I looked, and I didn't understand.
Okay.
You know, like my first taste of bullying, I didn't know I was getting bullied. To tell you the truth,
right,
I ain't even gonna lie.
Now you gotta run the story. You
ain't gonna lie. Okay.
You can't kick your feet and get excited and not tell us.
Okay. So, come here. I'm at King. Okay.
King Middle School.
King Middle School. Yes. King. Shout out to King.
Shout out to King.
Y'all need to get some air conditioning. Anyway,
That's facts.
So I go out to the hall to get some water. Mind you, straight from the island, straight from military base. All love and, you know, flowers and shit.
In Louisiana where they so nice.
Military base, but
still nice.
But still, Southern hospitality, yes. Then come here and all of a sudden I'm getting some water and like these 2-3 girls walk up to me. It was like, oh, you think you're all that because you have long hair. I bullshit you not. That did not register. I was like, oh my God, it's like it was yesterday. I was like, what? I think I'm all that because I have long hair.
She started trying to process it.
What do you...
What is y'all talking about?
What?
Took too long.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like... And I just walked off. Like, what? I don't... So I go home to my Auntie Rocky. At that time, she lived in
Shout out to Auntie Rocky.
She lived in the Junction.
Okay.
She lived in the Junction.
Jumping over there.
And I was like, Auntie Rocky, this, that, and the third. And she was like, oh, okay. So she had me sit down. And she explained to me, like, they obviously had plans to, like, jump on me and, like, beat me up, like, both of them at the same time. And I'm like...
But because you didn't get what they was talking about.
Right. It was like, I kind of got
to do it.
She ain't even no threat, bro.
You understand.
We gonna wait till she understands.
The way she understands.
We'll wait till the junior high, cause right, she ain't got it right now.
Oh my God, I I bullshit you that never.
Brand new.
Oh my God. But yeah, when she explained it to me, I was like,
Yeah.
why?
Why? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what did I do?
Yeah. Man, that shit happen all the time.
Yeah.
Right. And still
All
to
the
this
time.
day.
To this day.
And you
To
know
this
what's
day.
crazy? Me and my sis Iva,
Shout out.
we went to a basketball game at the high school. And I haven't been to a basketball game like since I was in high school. So we go and I
Still
sat.
play the same.
Yeah. They actually
They
was
fast.
good and they won. Like
fast.
they yeah. So I sat with, there was some like teenage girls around me and I had to ask. And I turned around, I was like, can I ask y'all a question? As being teenagers here, going to this school here in Kankakee, like what is the hardest thing that you young ladies have to deal with?
What they say?
And I think it was like 5 or 6, they all looked at me and they were like, other girls fighting another girl because of a boy, and the boy thinking that shit is funny and ignites it. And I'm like, are you serious? They were like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Real, but that shit real in adults.
I was just gonna say I see it happening in
Man,
adults
I
really
see
bad.
that, man. It's crazy.
Really bad.
In adults?
Yeah,
Bruh.
adult women. Yeah.
Because it started
It
off
started off there.
there.
School.
And they just carried with them because they just chose not to search
I can't
and
just say
figure
women.
out.
I see it in men
Oh,
too.
niggas too. Oh yeah.
Now, see, that's a horse of another color.
That's a whole nother topic.
No, we're gonna bring that back.
We gonna bring it
We're
back?
gonna bring that
That's
back.
a whole.
So I'm gonna bring it in. I'm trying to wrap it back in
Go
there.
ahead, go ahead.
So
We
would
gonna
y'all say
read-
the women of today are more disrespected than the women of the past?
More
Disrespected.
disrespected.
Yes.
Yes.
Not disrespectful. Disrespected.
Yes, because it's coming from more than just
You know what?
toxic
No.
men and
No.
women.
I'll take that back. I said they was back then.
It's more
I don't
now.
think that life back then was what's up, bro. Well, they couldn't.
He
they
asks,
couldn't
is
choose
it
to do
more?
nothing?
Is it more?
And that was their whole life. That was every day for them.
But I didn't have to deal with growing up.
I agree
No
with both y'all,
boy.
honestly.
You see what I'm saying?
No
I really do.
boy.
What you think, security?
You have freedoms. I get what he's
What
saying.
I
I get
think-
what you saying. Oh, go ahead.
What you think, security?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that no, it's not, because right now to this day, they're more bitches, and it's said out loud. You know what I'm saying?
The question-
to me, it was more grandmas. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
where you think they made Medeas at? They kept pistols in their purses. They wasn't really getting disrespected like that. Like,
But at the
don't
same
care.
time, most of them women were single grandmas, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the grandmas who had to stay in the cribs. Their whole life was structured by a man. You can't
Yeah, that was
work.
disrespectful.
That whole life is
Nah, that was
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
I agree with both of y'all.
Uh,
Because the woman of today has freedoms that a woman from the 70s
Don't
would
got.
never
They don't
understand.
have.
yeah.
They
Never.
don't have.
Y'all listen to what? Y'all wear what? You do what? You said what
Y'all
the hell?
rapping?
You said
naked?
Yeah.
Y'all driving?
Y'all went
own
to the
cars?
bank. You got your own. You know you couldn't
Bruh,
even
the
do
ladies,
that.
if there
You
was a
couldn't
time
get a
machine,
bank account.
The
They would be shocked.
The question was,
Lord have mercy.
Ooh.
do we feel that women today are more disrespected than the women back
I
then?
don't think so. I think their whole life was disrespectful then. Their whole life. You couldn't do
I
nothing without a
also
man's
agree.
approval.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
The reason why I say it's
said y'all
more
More now.
disrespected now,
Okay.
women still, from then to now, still gotta deal with abusive men, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. That shit was happening back
This
then.
whole show called
But-
Snap, when they killing men.
But check this out though. I didn't have to deal with, when I was growing up, being told I have to respect this boy, this man who chose to try to look like me, calling himself a woman, and we better respect that. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful to me. You're not a woman. You might feel femininely.
As a man, I can't speak on that.
I definitely
That's
can.
why I'm saying
I
we are dealing with being told, oh, you are no longer called a mother. You are a birthing person. Excuse me. I'm not a mother. Why am I not a mother? A mother, since the beginning of time, was a woman who was born a woman that have this reproductive system who can birth the nation. And you're telling me that I am no longer a woman? I'm sorry. That is the utmost disrespect any person can do to a woman that we didn't have to deal with. Me growing up or beyond that.
You don't think so?
As far as that's a woman because they say they identify as a woman, so we would respect them as a woman, or else if you do not call that person a woman, it's a hate crime, you can go to jail, this, that, and the third.
Okay. We just agree to disagree.
Definitely, but I feel...
That may be your hierarchy of disrespect, and mine is different. Like, I don't think that's amazing.
But we're being forced. It's trying to be forced upon us.
Okay, let's flip this.
Yes.
Y'all disagree. I feel both sides. He with you, Broke Dustin. What do y'all say about men? Are men more disrespected now than the men of the past?
Oh,
now for sure.
Absolutely.
What?
We can't do nothing on that.
What?
We can't live.
I'm sorry. Was that a rhetorical
We can't
question?
I just had to ask it.
Man.
Yes, most
We can't eat
definitely.
dessert. We can't take naps.
Bro, you can't eat a banana.
You can't.
You
can't live.
Somebody said
Can't
it's
live,
gay
bro.
for a man to breathe.
Man, to
What?
be alive, goddamn.
Nuh-uh.
Am I lying?
Man,
Am I lying?
You can't live.
You gotta join it. So we have a Facebook group called the All In Show,
Can't live.
and we post a whole bunch of silly stuff in there. You can go down there and meet him and another guy. Shout out to Devin Vent. It's a lot of people who jump in, but a whole list of people just posted them in there because we made a joke out of it. How come we can't do nothing no more?
Yeah, but it's now. It's now.
Yeah.
So I think
Is it-
men had too much power though, bro.
Can straight men take naps? What?
It's too much power then and not enough now.
It's the power balance, man. And it's crazy. And I've said this on many shows. It's crazy because as women come up, they're going through a struggle of figuring out how it works.
You know what?
And ours is diminishing.
Now
That's what it is. And we try.
Ours is diminishing.
You know what?
bro.
Now-
Men are actually trying to bow so that they can understand the power level too. And it becomes frustrating when you already have power. Like, come on, you can get here.
You know what? I want to retract my answer. Now that I think about it, it's not that the fact is being more disrespected for the men and the women. It's more so they're finding different ways to disrespect
Yeah.
us.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And every way they can find is worse than what
Than what it was.
what we
Yeah.
already was programmed to accept. Now, as time going on, now you want us to accept this other shit, and it's like, yo, we already just accepted that. Now you want us to accept what?
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of times older people, they refuse to change with time because, and I get it, you don't agree with a lot of that shit. So yeah, they find they just being disrespectful all the way around and finding different ways.
Only thing, you're right with what you're saying. My only
Oh, you agree?
I agree with that.
My God.
I definitely
All
agree
right.
with that.
My only rebuttal, that's crazy. Now I got a
I
rebuttal.
agree with that.
But my only rebuttal is those same old people who won't change are the ones who die early and go through the frustrations of fighting life. So they really disrespecting themselves at the end of the day. Think about people who don't accept change well.
Well, I'm not talking about them.
I'm just saying in
But
general,
yes,
since we going there.
you do
Yeah.
have, and that creates stress within themselves,
Yeah.
and that stress within themselves is what kills them.
I mean, as men, you can just sit and watch people talk about sports. I can't stand they don't do this no more. The game not this no more. So you sitting here fighting something.
It's a circus
Yeah,
anyway.
it change.
So
But it's inevitable. It's change. It's the same way with women. I can't stand how a woman does this. I can't stand how a woman does that. Women ain't ladylike no more. Women on the flip side. Men aren't shivers no more. Men aren't protectors or providers or 50-50. That whole thing bothers them. There's a shift going on and everybody's just fighting this shift.
no. Well, yeah.
When I say everybody, I mean majority. I'm not singling out.
I feel like
100%.
they're moving according to the plan. There's an ultimate plan, an end game somewhere.
Okay.
So
You think chivalry is dead?
No. You be chivalrous with the one you like.
But look, there was no energy behind that.
If you like her,
she
you
been
gonna
full
be
of
chivalrous. If you like her, you gonna be chivalrous.
I mean, to me, it's been going a long time ago because you don't see people open the doors for women no more.
I can't tell you.
I
last
do.
time I seen
I do.
somebody.
I get the door open for me
Around our
all the
age
time,
younger.
every time.
Well, you like one out of a million.
But that's because I insist.
I open her door.
I insist. I will stand in front of the door.
I mean,
I insist. So either you're gonna be a king, either I insist you to be a king, or I insist you to treat me like a queen. Either way, I insist.
I don't think it's dead, but I think it's dead just because of the facts and reasons like that. You just don't see it like that. You know what I mean? You just can't go to no gas station and see like 10 people open their door for their women. You know
It's the mindset.
You probably catch one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the mindset.
Is toxicity a program mindset?
No. I don't think so.
Toxicity
I think
is
it's
that
just how you are. That's your character.
Yeah, I think that too. It's how you
Character.
are. Yeah.
It's a
Messy
choice.
motherfuckers, you just gonna be in mess.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
Yeah,
I
it
disagree.
is.
Because I don't be in mess.
I'm
not messy.
By choice.
Book boy.
I'm not messy,
You
bro.
be putting my business out there messy.
Hey. You don't see broke Dusty naming no bullshit.
Not really.
Because I'm not a messy dude. If
But
I was
I'm not a
a messy
messy
nigga,
person
then,
either,
and
so.
that's what I'm saying, we ain't in there.
It's also an addiction.
But again, I'm sorry.
It's also an addiction. Being toxic is an addiction because a lot of people they just cope that way because it's easier.
It's easier.
Because to be non-toxic, to be of a good heart, to be like it's work.
You don't think it's something that was
Every
programmed
day.
from youth though?
What?
You don't think there's certain people, and I'm not saying necessarily it was a parent. It could be
At times, it probably could be.
It could be an environment. It could be the school. It could be the friends.
yeah.
It could be the programs you
People-
watch.
yeah,
Y'all
people-
don't think
But
that it's
again-
a program thing where somebody watches so much of it
But
because
again,
negativity
yeah.
feeds.
But it's a
easy to
choice.
eat off of.
It's your choice.
But it's still a
So we all
choice.
As a
watching the
child,
same shit.
I'm arguing.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just giving y'all devil's advocate.
We all watching the same shit.
But once
It's
you
all on
get
what
to a
choose do.
certain point in your life, you know right from wrong. You know good and bad, good and evil. 99%. Because there are some like that was just breaded in them. You know, there's
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
people.
I think it's a. I think.
But
I believe-
where there are people who do, there are people who don't.
I agree with that statement perfectly. That's what I was going to say.
For
And
sure.
I also want to say that there are a lot of people who are programmed who work their way out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who have shout out to those people for sure. Who are getting rid of those generational curses and
Yeah.
trying to fight through that. For sure. How common is love shown in today's world?
How what?
How common is love shown in today's world?
For me, very common. Very
When
common.
I'm sharing all y'all shit on Facebook.
I was just going to say
Yes.
this table is standing.
From
It's
me,
standing over here.
from me, common.
Yeah, man.
Social
But-
media show it from us three for
Social
sure.
media for sure. This
But out,
Yeah.
yeah, definite,
For sure.
definite. But out there, it's not so common anymore.
You don't think so?
Out of 20 people, like genuine,
Mm-hmm.
out of 20 people, I say probably maybe 2 or 3.
You said with 2 on right now.
Y'all think the pandemic? I'm gonna ask you. You think the pandemic made it worse?
Well, I think the pandemic, heck yeah, it did. I mean,
Yeah.
it made it worse. I mean, now since the pandemic that happened, now we got groceries higher. You know what I mean? It's just gas
Economically,
higher now.
yeah.
You
So
feel
stress
me?
is
Like,
coming back
yeah,
and
straight,
yeah.
yeah. It makes
Okay.
a person feel like, man, I'm about to go steal out this grocery store. Let me get this steak
God.
and walk out. You know what I mean?
Walk out this motherfucker.
Hey, in the city, they done shut down Walmarts
Yeah.
because they were stealing out them bad boys so tough they wasn't making money.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
People, the trucks wasn't even coming in.
yeah, they shut down major stores.
Hitting
They
the trucks
couldn't.
where they even got there.
Yeah.
So, we gonna take a break.
Let's get
Before
it.
we do, let's throw this out here.
Yeah.
Talk to us. What is?
Supreme Being. All right. So, Supreme Being is my brand. My focus is refocusing to rethink, recreate, and rebuild. we definitely have to refocus ourselves because, first of all, for some odd reason, the attention span is being programmed to be shortened. So we need to refocus ourselves because in order to build, we have to create. In order to create, you have to think.
Okay.
So we have to refocus ourselves, rethink, so we can recreate.
That makes sense.
So we can rebuild.
Right.
Where we're supposed to, rebuild. And Supreme Being is pretty much all of us. And it's stating that, our children, the children is definitely our future. They are the future leaders. And that's pretty much my message that I'm going to push behind Supreme Being.
And what products and services are you offering?
Right now, starting off, coming soon,
Yeah.
I'll be starting off with apparel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motherfucking merch. So when you start making your shit, please let
bring
us
it
know.
in so we
Definite.
And where can you be reached on the worldwide internets?
Oh, most definitely. You can reach me on Facebook right here. Here you go.
Back up, my bad. Lacking.
Right here. Facebook, most definitely, because I actually started going on there super hard as of this February. I really started going hard with all of this actually this February, even though I started last year. So Facebook, most definitely.
What's the Facebook?
Be Supreme of 7.
Got it. Security, what? We throwing out our social, social media, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
No social security card.
No social security numbers.
Anybody trying to get your social security number? Social media.
Oh man, everybody know who I am, man. My name is What's on Your Mind on social media. You feel me?
Got it.
They know who I am.
Yeah,
man,
for sure.
is curious. You feel me? All
For sure.
day.
I'm Hollywood, this broke Dusty, we'll be back.
We'll be
All
back.
in show.
Yeah.
She don't talk that shit, player. She walk that shit. Pay attention.